Hey everyone, Lancelot Archer, welcome back to the channel and to another Destiny video. So today's Friday, it's a reset day for Xur. So obviously with the daylight saving times hitting us in the UK, Xur has been moved back 1 hour for us. So essentially he'll be here a little bit earlier. So let's see where he was. If I remember correctly, he was on Io last week. So let's check Earth. I believe he should be on Earth this time around. Or not. Alright, Titan. No, he was on Titan a couple of weeks ago. Nessus. Is the game not reloaded for me? He should be here now, shouldn't he? There he is. Right, so he's at the Winding Cove. Let's go there. Alright, so apologies for last week. I did mention the last video that I was going to be away at the MCM Expo, and yeah, I had fun last weekend. It was good, met some friends, didn't go crazy on buying stuff, so I just bought a few books here and there, a couple of Blu-rays, you know, so it was all good. But yeah, also since the last Destiny video that I put up, the PC version has come out and people have been loving it. Like, I know there were a lot of people who are jumping over from console to PC, and they're absolutely loving the fact that the PC is running more smoother. It's like 144 frames they're playing at, and you know, they can use hand cannons. It's just they're just loving the look of it. But you know, with that being said, I'm glad that it's a big community's joining on PC. I know they did their first raid this week. He should be up there again, isn't he? Yeah. So what was I saying? Yeah, I know that they completed their first raid this week, so that was exciting for them. So I think they had Prestige already available to them, as well as all the challenges were available this week as well. However, I don't think anyone's actually completed the challenges yet. I know Datto and his team attempted to do it. Oh, hello. And they were, I think they were trying to do it, but obviously they were like, oh, we'll try and do it without the what the fudge? There you go. I think they weren't trying to go for worlds first, but they tried to get it done. Alright. Hello. What have you got for us today, sir?
Perhaps this is why the Nine sent me here.
Oh man, goddamn. Alright, so Graviton Lance, the weapon you get at the very beginning of the game, is now for sale. So as otherwise known as the Dub Wub Wub gun. So you know, you'll understand when if you ever get it and used it, like it does do that sound effect. So it's perk is third shot in burst does high damage. Cause with this weapon cause enemy targets to detonate. So you know, it's a good gun if you've ever seen it. Let's give a quick preview of what it looks like. Ta-da! It's not bad for a gun you get at the start of the game. I quickly lost. Favourite wasn't very good for me afterwards, so I just gave up on it after a while. Right, next the young Ahamkara spines. The gauntlets from Destiny Year 1 have returned. Let me get those. I don't actually have them. So for those of you who remember what it did in Destiny 1, it's not that different from what it is now. It's pretty much the same. Increased trip mine duration and marks enemies damaged by the blast. So I think it's a new perk they've added in for D2. So obviously when you've been hit, they get obviously the hunter tracker mark, so you can tell that they've been hit by the trip mine, and that's what it does there. Obviously with all exotics now, like it says here, reduce recoil the equipped weapons, you can actually change those out. So if you've got another mod that you wish to change, so for example, if you had increase grenade recharge and you wanted to throw it onto this, equip it and it will get you your trip mines quicker. Alright, next we have Mask of the Quiet One. This is the new Titan helmet for Destiny 2. Dreaded Visage. Grants melee, grenade and class and ability energy when damaged. Void ability kills grant health regen. Alright, so this works in conjunction with the Sentinel Titan. I've not actually managed to get my Titan up yet to use it, so it will be interesting to see how it works. But my 2 raid members you have got this. I'm not sure what they've said about it. I think one of them says it's alright, but I think there are other ways around it to make the Sentinel better. But this isn't a bad perk that it's got. I mean, look at that. That's actually really good. Alright, and then last of all we have the Nezarec Sins. This is for the Warlock. This is What's this one for? Alright, so this is the Abyssal Extractors. That's the perk for it. Void damage kills increase ability energy recharge rate. Actually, do I even have this? Let me have a quick double check. I'm pretty sure I do. But one must check. I do have this. Yes, I do have this helmet already. I thought I had everything for my Warlock. Right, so this is essentially for the Void Walker. Improves weapon handling with equipped energy weapons. Alright, so obviously anything with the legendary mod on it, you can also switch out for something more suited for your abilities and what you need for your build. But yeah, this is what Xur has for us for this week. He is on Earth outside the Winding Cove. Not much in terms of gear still. I would like it if they hopefully increase what he drops down. It does need a bit more, so you have a reason to come back to Xur. But that being said, also we did get the new Osiris DLC trailer this week, which looks absolutely fantastic. So the date for it has been released. It is now coming out on the 5th of December, which I'm most looking forward to, because for the last month or so, I say the last month, for the last couple of weeks, Destiny there hasn't had the pull for me to come back to it. Trials of Osiris is obviously back tomorrow after they've gone and patched and fixed what was broken with it a couple of weeks ago, which I'm kind of glad, because the Destiny Crucible has been lacking in many things. Trials is probably one of the few things that can save it, but they do need to improve it. From what I understand with the Osiris DLC, there is new content for the raid. There is a new map introduced, obviously new story missions. I'm hoping, and this is speculation as well with some people, that they're hoping that we get the Vault Glass 2.0, which would be nice, because Vault Glass has always been my favourite raid, and a lot of people I think love Vault Glass for it as well. It's probably one of the best raids Destiny's had, so I'm hoping that we get it, and everything with Osiris and what his gear looks like looks pretty sick. Like, it looked like, I'm glad we're getting the Egyptian style looking gear back, because I actually thought that was pretty fantastic gear. But yeah, that's the next big thing we all can look forward to. So Osiris DLC, the 5th of December, gives everyone a reason to come back, probably grind up to get all 3 characters to 305 if they haven't done so as well. I believe there is a power increase as well. So what I read somewhere was the power increase is up to 330. So that will be interesting to see what we get. So I'm hoping we get some good gear, some new weapons. Seasons is ending since I last spoke to you guys. So currently with this season now, that we're in, season 1,
go looking for the knife.
that will end. And if you've got anything like, oh no, I don't have it on me.
You have fought everything else that entered this realm.
I definitely don't have it on
You
me.
fight a planet.
So there are certain bits of gear and armor which will only be available in season 1. So for example, if you go to Tess Everest, she's got the Optimacy gear, the one that they only sell. That will essentially be gone after season 1, and then we'll be getting new sets of gear in season 2 and so forth, like new gear, new weapons and everything, which would be good. So it'll be interesting to see what rolls around. I don't know when the seasons end though, that's the thing, but it will be fun, that's for certain. Oh, hello Hunter. Right, so that's what we have for Xur this week. I'm going to jump out here, head back to orbit. What else is there? What else is there? I think that's it as far as I remember for news for Destiny this last couple of weeks that I've been, since the last video and what I've been hearing. But other than that, I hope everyone has a great weekend. Take care, hopefully I'll see you all soon. Don't forget to favourite, like, share and subscribe to the channel and to the video. I am now streaming on twitch.tv/LancelotArcher if you'd like to drop by, say hey, follow the channel. All of it's free. If you don't wish to follow, and you feel like lurking, that is also fine as well. But yeah, hopefully with Destiny's DLC coming back up, I'll be able to jump back onto Destiny to do some more streaming of it. I have missed playing Destiny, that's to be fair. There were still some things I would like to collect from the game, but obviously with people's interest in Destiny having slightly waned over the last couple of weeks, it's a bit hard to get a team together to play. But yeah, hopefully this will be a good incentive for everyone to come back with the new DLC dropping in a month's time, actually, when I think about it. Just a month and 2 days if you want to get specific. But hopefully good things will be on the way. Well, with that being said, everyone enjoy the rest of your weekend, take care, and I'll see you all very soon.